your next act. Everyone applause. Everyone out. Welcome to stage, Billy Joe.
How you going? You have to excuse me if I'm a little bit slow or vague. I'm a bit tired. Had a shocking night's sleep last night. I lay awake and worry about really stupid shit. Last night I lay there for about 2 hours going, what if the dinosaurs are just hiding? Can you imagine how quickly we would all forget about Ebola and ISIS if we woke up and there was just fucking T-Rexes walking around just eating people like grapes? That kept me up all night. I can't watch the news anymore. I just find it depressing when I realise that there's so many things going on out there that I should care about. And I just don't. You know, there's horrible things happening all over the world and millions of people who need my help or could use my help or some of my money. So I just read old newspapers now. I only read old newspapers because that way when I read about some horrific event, it's already happened. You know, and the most I can do now is go, oh, that must have sucked. Well, nothing I can do about it. I don't have time to worry about all that kind of shit. We have real problems going on right here, right now in our lives. They still haven't figured out how to accurately differentiate between the shampoo and the conditioner bottle. I mean, I'm serious. And the ladies are going to argue about this because I had an argument with my wife about it. We live in an era where scientists have put robots on Mars, and the best they come up with the shampoo bottle is to put the label upside down on one of them. I don't know which one. How the hell is that going to help me when I'm standing with soap and water in my fucking eyes? I mean, if the label was Braille, it might help me. Or if I could read Braille, maybe that would help. I don't know. The guy that came up with that idea, imagine that. Like, how are we going to... People are struggling to find which one to... I know, just put the label upside down. What? Does that make sense to anybody? If that guy was in charge of traffic lights, he would have gone, red, orange and green. Fuck that. No, we're going to have teal, aqua and turquoise. Yeah, perfect. Come on, nerds, get off Minecraft and fix the shampoo bottles for me. It's not like I don't do anything to help those less fortunate than me. I sponsor a kid in Africa, in Uganda actually, this is for real, his name's Edwin. And I do that because, you know, I understand how much just a few dollars can really affect his life. And also, it makes it really easy to just not give my own kid pocket money. You know? Sorry, buddy. I know it was footy cards and lollies for you, or vaccines, food and school books for Edwin. So, you know, priorities. What are you going to do? And it's handy when my son's playing up or misbehaving, you know, because I can tell him that Edwin's actually just a replacement that we're training up over there. Yeah. Yes, you will try harder next time. Because Edwin's over there learning 2 fucking languages in the desert and running 10 kilometres to school and back barefoot every day. I bet he would have made the footy team. I'm a great dad. I also give money to surf life-saving service people, you know, always, because they're always collecting down where I live. And it makes sense for me because I like to body surf and drink at the beach. So it's only a matter of time before I'm going to need some rescuing and resuscitating by some bronze dude in a Speedo. I want to make sure he's there when I need him. Anyone here do online dating? Yeah, I knew Jake was going to put his hand up. You're my man. I wrote this one for you. No, there's got to be others. Come on, be honest. It's getting more and more popular with the older crowds. Yeah, see? What are we? Adult matchmaker? OkCupid? Tinder? Yeah. Yeah, some Tinders. Grindr? No? Fucking lies. There's the other 2 of you out there. My wife hates my profile picture on Tinder. I don't know what her problem is. It's a good photo. I think she's just annoyed that I cropped her out of it. She's been kind of moody ever since I suggested maybe we try an open relationship. I mean, forgive me for feeling that our marriage is strong enough that we could both benefit from occasionally seeing other women. Being fair about it. I just turned 42 recently. I've become kind of paranoid about my health and worrying about whether I just did up my fly when I went to the toilet. This is really the great spot to do that, wouldn't it? But yeah, no, getting a bit paranoid about my health. The other night I was lying in bed, again worrying about something stupid. I found this little lump in my groin and I was like, fuck, that's definitely a tumour. But I did the responsible thing, of course. I lay there all night working out how to tell my 8-year-old son that he's going to be the big man around the house soon. Poor little guy. And I'm panicking. Every time I get a little stomach cramp or a chest pain, I'm like, oh shit, Google, what the hell's wrong with me? Any other hypochondriacs in the room? Anyone here ever Google symptoms? It's the worst idea. Never Google your symptoms. Doesn't matter what you type in. Have a guess. Whatever you type in, it's always somebody? Ebola. Actually, that's new. No, I was going to say cancer. Maybe it is Ebola now. Shit. Maybe that is Ebola. Fuck. I better get that looked at. Yeah, no, don't Google your symptoms. That's not good for you. You'll end up with an anxiety disorder on top of everything else. On top of your imaginary cancer. And you never tell your wife you're having chest pains, because she'll send you to the doctor. And in your 40s, doctor's visits are suddenly a lot more romantic. Some older gentlemen in the room here know exactly where I'm going, don't you? Yeah. Now doctor's appointments end like bad dates. You're in a fetal position on a cold table with your knees pulled up to your chest and your pants down. Behind you there's a cute little Asian guy with rubber gloves and lube. He's doing the stuff I only ever used to enjoy when I was on ecstasy. It'd be alright too if you dim the lights a bit and put on some Phil Collins, but Medicare rebate doesn't cover ambience and mood lighting. Yeah, prostate exam's kind of like a really bad Thai massage. It's just nothing but unhappy ending. I'm thinking of becoming a psychic. No, not a real one, because there's no such thing. No, I mean like one of those vampires that's on that late night show, what's it called, the Psychic Hotline. Anyone ever watch that? It's late, it's really great, it's like, I love it. What a bunch of frauds. Those people don't give a shit. You know, someone will just ring in because one of their loved ones has died and the psychic will be on the other end going, I'm feeling that there's some, like, trauma and sadness around this. It's like, no shit, Sherlock. You know, or they do the thing where, like that John Edwards guy, where they stand in front of a crowd and go, you know, they're trying to guess the name of the ghost that's in the room, apparently. And he's going, I'm getting a B or an F from somewhere over here or there. You know, and some sad old lady in the front row goes, oh my God, my husband's name had an F in it. Don't dead people know their names? Do only stupid people become ghosts? I mean, what's the deal? Is there like an IQ test to get into heaven? Are we just surrounded by the ghosts of idiots? How does this work? Anyway, my other favourite show is The Highway Patrol. Anyone seen that one? Yeah. Jake, you're the man. No, it's it's like the New Zealand version of Cops. You know? And I love it because Kiwi cops are the nicest cops on the planet. Every show's pretty much the same, but it's fantastic. It starts off with the squad car, pulling over something that looks straight off the set of Mad Max, right? It's like a matte black muscle car with a door that's welded shut, and cardboard taped in where there's meant to be a side window. The bonnet's held down with rope. You know, and the cop gets out, he's always like a pimply faced little, you know, white kid who looks like he's 6 weeks out of high school. He waddles over to the car, and he looks in, and the driver's always a huge dude with a mohawk and a tattooed biceps that's bigger than the cop's waist. It's brilliant. And he leans in and it goes something like this. Hello, sir. You were going a bit fast as you went through that red light there, weren't you? May I see your licence, please? Oh, you don't have one. Well, it's no good. And I think Kiwis know they say things funny, so they change words to make it even more hilarious. They don't have a roadworthy certificate over there. They have a certificate of fitness. Yeah? May I please see your certificate of fitness for this Mitsubishi, sir? Oh, it's not your car. You found it? Oh, I guess it's not your fault then. And tell me, sir, that girl in the back seat, is she dead? Oh, thought so. She looked dead. Well, that's terrible. And then it always ends the same. I love the ending. It's always the same. You know, he goes back to the police car and you see him on the radio, and then he comes back and he goes, look, sir, since this is only the third time you've been pulled over this week, I'm going to let you go, but with a warning. I'm going to have to ask you to finish that beer and go straight home, okay, sir? And if that girl's still dead in the morning, I recommend you take her to a doctor, okay? Now off you go, sir. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, folks. You've been great.